What's up guys, today I'm going to be going over the Black Talon Catalyst, how to get it and exactly what it does and how good it is overall, and also a crazy build I found with Black Talon using Charge with Light mods. So first, how do you even get the Catalyst? Well, I believe it is a roll drop, which means you can just pretty much get it doing anything in the game. I got it day 1 of the DLC, just plain, not even using a sword or anything like that. Then I believe it's 700 kills to upgrade it once you have the Catalyst to be able to unlock it and be able to apply it to your weapon. But please correct me if any of that information is wrong. It has been almost 2 months since I actually did this. And what this Catalyst actually does is it increases its exotic perks damage, Crow's Wings. If you take damage immediately after blocking, it will increase the damage for a short period of time. And if we look at the damage on Greg without it, we hit 9151 twice. But now we take damage immediately after blocking, we now get reversal for a full second, which takes the damage to 13726. And whenever you proc this perk, you actually have enough time to do 1 full combo, so 2 of the swings, which means 54.9 thousand total damage every single time you proc the perk, which is going to be a 50% damage increase if you did not have the Catalyst. And doing this whole combo takes roughly 1 second, which means, once again, 54,000 DPS, which means really good burst DPS with this weapon. It's not necessarily going to be great for sustained damage, but for things like majors, ultras, and even some boss fights, getting that really quick, good burst damage in is going to be very good. So this Catalyst definitely helps out with its ad clear in the form of major clear and ultra clear. But this weapon is also very good for minor clear, or if you want to call it red bar clear, because of the fact that it has a perk on it called Tireless Blade, which, as you see right here, will return ammo to the weapon on every other powered sword kill. Which means for normal ad clear on red bars, we're going to be using light attack pretty much all the time. It's only going to take 1 sword ammo per light attack, and every other kill, you'll get 1 ammo back. So pretty much for every 2 kills, it only costs 1 ammo. And if you have double sword reserves on an arc chest piece, you can hold up to 70 ammo with this sword, which means because of the way math works, you can do almost 137 kills straight without running out of ammo. So far we've learned that this weapon is really good for red bar clear because of Tireless Blade and the fact that you can extend how much ammo you have by a lot. Then with the exotic perk, then also the Catalyst, it's going to be very good for that single target damage on majors and things like that. And this is where the build comes into play. Because this is now masterworked and creates orbs on every double kill, you can use Taking Charge, which will allow you to become charged with light by picking up an orb of light. Then if we use Stacks on Stack, which is a Void Season of Dawn mod, you're going to gain an extra stack of charge with light for every orb you pick up. Then finally, if we use High Energy Fire also, that's going to be a 20% buff as long as we're charged with light. And because of the way we have our other mods set up, we're going to be charged with light forever with this build. So pretty much what is going on here is you get a double kill, you create an orb of light, and since you're using a sword and you're right next to the enemy kill, you pick it up instantly, get charged with light ×2 because of Stacks on Stacks. Then after those initial 2 first kills, you will then have Charge with Light forever, which means a permanent 20% buff. And not to mention you're proccing Tireless Blade at the same time every 2 kills and getting 1 ammo back. And because this is a Void weapon, we can also pair this with Nezarec Sin, which on Void damage kills will increase your ability to recharge rate. Then on top of that, we can use Devour because we're going to be playing super aggressive, so it's going to help getting health back and allow us not to die while playing super aggressive. Then on top of that, we will be getting our grenade back very quickly too, proccing Nezarec Sin on every single kill, which means we'll be getting all 3 of our abilities and super back very quickly also. So as you see, we're just getting pretty much everything very quickly with this build. Then on top of that, on your last piece of armor that you're not using, you can use armaments. I'm using a 1.0 bond, which allows me to use fallen armaments and hive armaments at the same time. But you can use this 2.0 piece with one of the armaments and just change depending on which activity you're doing. Now with everything going on, we get our grenade back every like 5 or 6 kills, which means we can throw it, get ammo back, pretty much never run out of ammo with this weapon, have an infinite 20% buff, have pretty much infinite abilities. I mean, you name it, like this is literally everything you want. And if you're doing an activity that doesn't have Fallen, Hive, or even Taken, so you can't use armaments, or you just don't have the armaments, you can also use another Season of Dawn armor piece and use something like Shield Break Charge, which will just allow us to become charged with light when we break shields. Then also use an Arc armor piece with 2 of these mods right here, Bleeding Edge, which will give us more super energy on sword kills, which if you're not using armaments, you may as well take advantage of this and get your super back even quicker because you're going to be using your sword pretty much for every single kill with infinite ammo, infinite abilities, all that good stuff. So that is pretty much the entire build. Just recapping a few things we talked about in this video. The Catalyst will give you 50% more damage for about 1 second every time you block damage immediately after using the block on your sword, which means you can do 2 of the heavy attacks, which results in just under 55,000 damage, which makes this a really good burst DPS weapon for majors, ultras, and things like that. Then with this build, it becomes a very good ad clear weapon also, with pretty much infinite ammo because of Tireless Blade, and then also armament procs on your grenade final blows. And every 2 kills you'll spawn an orbital light, and you'll pick that up immediately and get charged with light times 2, which then means over your next 2 kills you have 20% more damage. Then as you get 2 kills, you'll just get times 2 again, so it's gonna be an infinite 20% buff. Then on top of that, we have Nezarec Sin and Devour for infinite health and also infinite grenades, and also quicker of our other 2 abilities and super recharge also. So overall, this build is very effective, very fun, and just super cool. Anyways, if you've been itching to use a sword and have a good build around it, definitely try this one out. The rest of the video will just be a bunch of strike gameplay. I'm actually live on Twitch right now for a few hours if you're watching this right after it goes up, so definitely come and watch. I'll go ahead and put the link in the pinned comment. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.
I need a closer look. Let's go. Imagine the pain you go through.